Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel. If you do have a moment or at the end, beginning, whatever, please do hit that like and subscribe down below. Looking to keep growing as we go towards this bull market. So this one's going to be coming out close to Christmas there, I think on Thursday or Friday of this week. Right now it's Sunday, and I'm just doing a recording because the testnet's being taken down. So I just want to show you guys how it runs. And then when you do go to play it, hopefully you'll have a little better idea what you're doing and what you're up to. So for this one, you do have to connect. Right now I'm connected to the testnet, which is why it's TBNB. Yours would obviously show BNB in your pocket at that point of whatever wallet you use. Other than that, play through UI, play through marketplace. Like there's a marketplace here, so you can actually do some of your purchases here and whatnot, as opposed to doing it inside the actual thing. So one of one, so we can actually buy this guy, I guess. Create a listing. So this is just buying a level 4 guy right off the thing. Let's try this for the fun of it. I don't know if it'll let me do it yet. Okay, heroes for sale, sort by. Okay, so I guess we can't do that yet. So there's a marketplace here. This lets you buy some of the stuff there, or you can play through UI. You can play it on your phone. Obviously not as handy as playing it through through the computer. So because you can get a little bigger screen like so, and play. So right now it's on the testnet. I believe that works there. So before, and this just gives you a little walkthrough. So this is using your controls here, using your controls if you're on a phone. Crystals are an important thing for using with the Questmaster vendor in order to buy things or earn. And you can level up your hero with it through the angel, which is this guy over here, person over here. And you can level them up. An important one thing to know is when you level up, it doesn't necessarily happen automatically. Sometimes it can fail and it will destroy your hero. So there's a little bit of gamification here as you're playing through this one. You can use your heroes to fight in the arena. In exchange, you will receive items and BNB as rewards. Each arena lasts 7 days and can be stopped anytime. Each hero can only be used once. Heroes become shards once the arena ends, and you'll receive the exact amount of shards of BNB of the hero's power at the end of the 7 days. So I guess that's kind of you resetting it all the time through the arenas. And obviously you can do a payout. So there's your payouts based on the level that your guy reaches, to give you more earnings, I guess, over time. And some different things you can do, or things you can earn in the arena, and that's basically it. In the town, you can interact. Right now, you have to use the arrows, not like the ADW that you might be used to in some games. So you'd have to slide your hands over to there. This guy's not working right now, but this is the marketplace where you buy heroes and whatnot. We already have a hero, so that's okay. Let's see who this is. Maybe somebody. Unless you are the main village, you start your arena. Yeah, so just telling you where you start. And then right here we have the guy that you buy crystals off of. It'll cost you. I don't know, whatever, buy. So we'll buy some crystals here once this wants to work. So right now we're on the testnet. Yeah, BSC testnet. So it's not actually really doing a transaction. Well, it's doing a real transaction, but it's done through the testnet, which doesn't cost you any money. So yeah, sorry, that I thought was turned off, but I guess not. Success. There we go. So now that you've bought those, you can head over here to this guy. And I'm just going to get to this lady, Angel. So now we can do upgrade hero. Oh, open crystal. I don't know what open. I'm just checking what open. I probably should have read that and figured that out. But maybe when we go through the white paper, which we'll do a little gander through the white paper just to see what's what. And take a little closer look at the game. I just thought I'd show you some gameplay while we're going through it. So this is going to be it is a passive income earner option, so you can earn money while you're playing this, and then go from there. So it's kind of like a miner type thing, but okay. So I used a crystal, but I'm not sure exactly what that did. The learning experience. So let's upgrade a hero. I'll just use both of them. So this will upgrade him to level 2, or I'm assuming he already is level 2. So we're choosing him, upgrade 0.38. So all this stuff is interactions here. So you're basically using up money to get them to a certain level. Looks like there's some cosmetic upgrades as you upgrade them. And then where you'll kind of earn from is in the arena, which is next door, which we'll head over to in a moment and start that up. The arena is not an action-based thing. Choose hero, reveal. So So as we said, this is not automatic, so let's see. Hopefully we don't lose our hero. So this will do a reveal of your upgrade. And let's see what happens. So I'm assuming maybe when we use the crystal, it'll put us to level 2, and this is successful upgrade. There we go. So we've got him to level 3. So this is your yield now with this person, and we can hit exit and exit. Oh, interesting. Maybe because I opened a crystal, I'm able to use it. So we'll have to figure out that and take a look at the white paper maybe a little bit to get a little better idea of how that all runs. Over here is where you'll do your earnings. You'll head over to this guy over here and click enter. Let's see what you can do, Bob. You don't have an active arena, so let's start an arena and choose hero. Remember, a hero can only be used once. By continuing to agree, following the arena will last 10 days. The selected hero cannot be sold anymore. Selected hero cannot be upgraded. So there's some selling and buying on the market where you can sell and buy your heroes. You get ETH based on the yield of your hero. I'm not sure it's ETH, but we'll find out, I guess. And you may find the items and new crystals. So let's accept. And loading. I'm assuming it's a transaction it's trying to load, but could be wrong. We'll just let it do its thing. So there'll be different things. Other than that, the market, I guess, is the only other thing you can play around with once we get going with this guy. I wonder if it's doing a transaction. We just don't see it. Come on. So that's that. So let's open this back up. We'll see, just loading. We will give it another moment. Obviously, again, this is testnet, and as you can see now, we've upgraded. So we have a level 1 and crystal, and then we have 1 hero. Whereas before we didn't have any of those, so that's good. Let's hit exit. Start arena. Choose a hero. Accept. Start. Oh, there we go. We had to accept. So that was the problem. I wasn't clicking on the hero before. I thought I clicked on it, but I guess not. So that's the problem. And there you go, a little gas. And voila. I'm assuming things will cost a little differently once it actually goes live. This stuff's just using testnet, so the actual currency is kind of looks like a bigger amount. Oh, there we go. So now the arena's going on and our guy is going around doing things. So as you can see, there's a timer that goes in here. And then based on things that happen. So we're obviously not going to wait the 10 days for this. And we will maybe, what we'll do is we'll let this go for a few minutes and then maybe cancel it. For now, we'll take a quick peek through here. So Bob Arena is a new play-to-earn platform built on the Binance Smart Chain presenting novel sustainability model. The primary objective of Bob is straightforward: level up your heroes, engage in the arena, earning BNB, and acquire new items through this process. And as you can upgrade and increase your ROI, not an ROI yield farm, so it's not any of these things. A browser game for large screens, a website, and so it's going through all the things. An entire ecosystem where in-game assets and exclusively utilized within the ecosystem, including its internal marketplace and future expansion apps. So obviously there's a growing ecosystem here with some utility in that you're playing a game and getting rewards. I'm assuming there'll be things that will make it more complex and grow over time is the hope, and different little skins and different things you can do for collecting, like who knows what it can kind of go with from there, but very cool. A probability and strategy-based game where the distribution of BNB during arena is determined by statistics and the drop percentage of heroes, items, and gameplay elements such as arena strategies. So as money goes in, that money is being used to then pay out. So it is technically a Ponzi environment in the sense that the money being paid is money going in, but there's more of an interaction. It's more of an entertainment purposes type thing as opposed to the others. So a Web3 wallet is all you need, and that's basically that. There is some differences. I did try and play around a little bit on the phone. It was a little bit difficult. I'm assuming that will evolve over time, and probably will work just fine when it launches. I was just playing with it super quickly, and it wasn't able to go on a very large screen, so you're playing on the website basically, which makes it a little harder. Heroes and items, so this goes through all kinds of different things here. So as you can see, we already saw the heroes and the different levels ups and how much you earn based on that, and then items allowing different merge, and then I guess a bigger crystal. Combines 2 shards to create a new crystal, which base price is 0.3. Combines 3 shards to create a new crystal, its base price is 0.6. And green crystals allow you to upgrade your hero without having a chance to lose them. Oh, cool. Okay, so this just gives you more abilities to do things without any loss opportunity. And items can be found in the arena and found when you merge things and sold by other players to use them. So different little kind of economy things in here, game economy. So there's an 8% tax on crystal bought, 6% on every sold item through the marketplace, 4% goes to the seller, 3% to the team, and 3% directly to the value locked for profit payouts. So it makes sense. So that'll help grow the ecosystem. Sorry guys, I usually turn those off. Sustainability and in-game economy. I'm going to pause that. The real difference between Bob Arena and Bob Arena, I also like the name Bob Arena, and any blockchain-related project lies in how it games supports itself. Since every hero has a certain percentage of probability of existence, it is possible, though, through statistics, to estimate the amount of ETH entering the game for a certain hero to release ETH payouts. Again, I'm not sure why it's ETH. It might be the in-game currency and that just happens to be the same name, but otherwise it's BNB that's actually being done, so that might be a typo. Without incurring insolvency in the economy or creating various pyramidal structures, to oversimplify the sake of example, if a hero has a 5% chance to exist, it is possible to determine that an average every 20 crystals opened will result in that hero being created. Then consider the cost of the single crystal. So it's just creating that. So because it's not, it's growing the pot of funds that it can pay out based on the fact that there is a chance of you earning nothing for funds you're putting into the game. So that's an interesting mechanic. It'll be interesting to see how it evolves and how people adapt and how people use it. Because that's the thing. Not everybody's going to jump into this game. Over time, it could become quite nice if people do choose to play with it. But that's still going to depend on how many people get in, how many people are technically burning tokens into the payouts and then creating the payout pool. So it creates an ever increasing opportunity for that pool to grow and create those payouts that then are maybe evolving as you upgrade a player that doesn't get burned off, if that makes sense. So events and so rules of referrals. So there's a referral system, it looks like. When the team declares an event, it will be possible for a limited amount of time, for example 24 hours, to share a referral link with your friends. This referral link will give to your friends cashback on any crystals bought during the event, and a percentage of the same amount will go to you. So there's a little sharing there of things. Launch event starts on the 22nd in this case, because that's when the actual whole thing launches. So there'll be 3% referral rewards, 5% cashback to any crystals bought through the link. And then buy crystals. So as I've showed you how to do that, we also showed you how to open and upgrade through the Angel, and then in the arena. Each arena lasts 7 days. I think the other one that I was doing was 10 for the testnet. A player starts an arena with a level 3 hero. After 7 days, a player will receive 1.15 BNB and up to 3 items randomly picked. Player 2 starts with level 5 hero. They'll get 2.1 BNB and up to 5 items. So there's just an increased ability based on your level of how much you can earn by putting your players into the arena over that time. And then as mentioned in here, there's ability to buy the characters here. Simply click on the price label and she goes. Heroes, there's your base. So this is all your payouts. So almost, and I hate to compare something to a node project, but it's just sort of an easy example. Based on your node type, you would get a larger payout up to 20 based on what level your guy is. So you're basically increasing your level, increasing your payouts, almost like any RPG type game. So yeah. And then as mentioned, there is hero upgrade chances. So a level 1 hero has a 55% chance of succeeding, down to a level 7 to a level 8 has a 25% chance. So as you increase, your chances will get higher that you could lose out, which is what, again, feeds that ability to pay that higher reward rate that you see here of 20, because the chance of you getting there and the cost that you might incur to get to that level could create a larger pool of funds to draw from. So contract audit, looks like there's an audit with Crypto Prim, so definitely a good idea to have a look at that and do your own due diligence to make sure this is right for you. And that's really about it. So we'll head back over to the arena. As I said, stopping this early may not give us a whole lot, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. We may not get any drops, but since the game is ending, or the testnet is ending very soon, there's not really much point in trying to stay in there the whole. 2 minutes left. I guess I'm not going to exit this. So I'll pause for a quick moment and we'll come back after the 2 minutes is done, because they must be speeding up time on the testnet to give people the ability to record these kind of things, which is very smart of them. So we'll come back in a moment. All right, so we're back, and our 2 minute timer, I think, have come to an end there, or should be very close to it. So let's hit enter. And there we go. So our end arena and collect. Oh, sorry, my guy came up there. I'm gonna have to probably reject one. Yeah. Confirm. Just because I hit it twice and I shouldn't have. And so we'll see what we get out of our arena once that transaction completes. There we go. So we got our 0.174 for having a level 3, I think we had, and then a merge guy into our wall, into our thing. So there we are. So then you can head back to town. I'm assuming use items, possibly over here maybe, or the merchant. But oh, I guess this is all crystals, so we can do some more things with the crystals, and then possibly in our inventory. Yeah, so other than that, that's basically it. The merchant and stuff, you can do things. And so the idea here is leveling up your character, trying to do things. I can see people doing multiple wallets, trying to kind of get their characters up to the highest level, and then see which ones have the best luck getting there. A couple of different things with this. I do like the idea that the architecture of the characters and all that stuff is pretty fun and something different. I'd really like to see how they evolve or grow this. That's going to be my funkiness with this. I will definitely give it a try depending on the cost for everything, which I don't know if it actually says in here. But I wouldn't mind coming in with a little bit of money and just having a little bit of fun with it, because it is kind of something new and a very different concept out here. The marketplace will be definitely interesting to see how that kind of affects things and how people buy and sell. Like anything, this is kind of a test market right now for all this stuff. It's really hard to say what will all happen with everything and how this will all work out, but excited to see how this one plays out, in that it's something different in space. I think there was some things that tried to do some things like this and didn't really succeed during the last bull market, just because of the tokenomics were really poor, in that it was just so easy to mine like crazy, and the token price had no utility, so the prices just dropped drastically. This one here gives at least some more holding mechanics or ability to, or burn mechanics in it, that will hopefully help sustain a token price that will be more favorable, or allow it to adapt, because if it's all internal and all that kind of stuff, there really won't be a token price to go volatile. It'll just be a buildup of a pool of funds based on the people burning and upgrading their characters, and then what comes out of that. So be interesting to see. Look forward to seeing how this plays out, and if you guys do, please like and subscribe down below, and do come by and check out their socials and have a chat with Kramer and the gang and the devs and all that stuff, and see what you think. Please, as always, do your own research, and only put in what you're willing, what you can afford to lose. This one here makes it fairly. The nice thing about this is it actually shows you, I mean, you are really burning tokens and losing tokens potentially right away if your character dies or whatever. So it's fairly apparent that there's an opportunity to lose money, as opposed to a lot of this other stuff where you go in trying to hopefully earn money, and then go through a rug or whatever. So yeah, thanks so much, guys. Have yourselves a wonderful day. This probably will be my last video before Christmas, so please have a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate that. And I don't know if I'll have anything out before the New Year, so have a Happy New Year, and I look forward to the future, guys. This is going to be a great year. 2024 should be pretty awesome for crypto, for obviously Bitcoin and all this other stuff coming out. So have a peek at Bob Arena, and let's have some fun. Thanks, guys.